think I may have talked about this before, but I'm finding that more and more I do revisit some of the same ideas. And, you know, it's because that's what's on my mind. But I know I've written a blog post about this before, and I know I've talked about the topic before, but maybe not this one specifically. So I'm going to talk to you today about why Captain Crunch needs to rethink the design of their cereal box. And it's not because there's anything on the box that's a problem, at least not that I know of, but the issue I have is with the way the box folds. Okay, so when it comes to breakfast cereal, there are two things, as far as like how it's packaged, there are two things that I am of the opinion should be taken care of. The first one is the bag inside the box. The seam of the bag, not the top or the bottom, but the seam on the vertical seam, I should say, of the bag. When you open that box of cereal, that vertical seam should be at the back of the box, because that is the back of the bag. It only makes sense that the back of the bag would be at the back of the box. I'm not wrong here, people. I'm not wrong. The other issue is when you open the top tab of the cereal box, the fold that is on top should open toward the front of the box. Okay? So what I mean by that is, when you're looking at the box face to face, you are staring longingly into Captain Crunch's eyes, and you go to open that box, the flap should flip toward you, and then the flap underneath should flip away from you. Captain Crunch is the only box of cereal, at least that we buy, the only box that we buy, that has both of those things backward. The upper flap flips away from you, and the seam, the vertical seam of the bag, is at the front of the box. And I just don't understand why. And the reason this perturbs me is that when I have them all in my pantry, side by side, Captain Crunch is the only flap that's going this direction, while all the rest of the flaps are going this direction. Okay, and you're thinking to yourself, well, just turn the box around. No, because then Captain Crunch is face to face with Lucky Charms. Okay, and we can't have them making out in the cabinet the whole time. It just can't be. Plus, when I'm looking at all the boxes on display in the pantry, all the nutrition facts labels are facing me. Okay? So the front of the box is to the left. Nutrition facts is facing you, because we all know that with sugary breakfast cereals, nutrition facts is super important. And the flaps should all flip to the left. But Captain Crunch is backwards, and their bag is in there the wrong way, and it's just a problem that we need to solve. Okay? Somebody create a petition for me that I can sign and send to, who even makes Captain Crunch? Kellogg's? I don't know. One of the big cereals. Okay? I got a bone to pick with big cereal. Captain Crunch, get your act together. I'll talk to you tomorrow.